What's going on, guys? Mono here with a brand new video about Cryptomines. In this case, today we're going to take a look at the new update about the fleets that everyone has been waiting for. But first, guys, before we start the video, remember please that I'm not a financial advisor. Please always do your own research and only invest what you can afford to lose. That being said, let's start with the video. The new update, basically what it does is that it compacts every worker that you have and every spaceship into one single pack that you can, for example, buy the contract with only one click, which will end up reducing your fees, costs, and everything. But also it added a new cost, which is the fuel cost. Fuel is what you need to travel to certain planets, but for the first week during the release of the update, there's not going to be any fuel cost at all. So it's a good time to take advantage of it. For now, as you can see, I already created the fleet in this account. So what I'm going to do next is to create this same fleet, since I have 3 accounts, but in the second account, so you can see, guys, the step-by-step guide. The other thing that they added is the new website. Before it was just the beta version, but now it's the main version. The old site is gone, so now we can filter every time in the marketplace. For example, for the workers, the fleet system is going to show up later on the market while everything is fixed. But for now, let's go back to my second account. So first, what you're going to do, this is what you're going to see. It's a little buggy. There's like some bugs, as you can see. I still have my mono army, even though that's from the old account. But as you can see, I don't have any fleets yet in this account. So we're going to create a fleet. Be aware, build your entire fleet. Why do we see this warning? Because once you create your fleet, if you want to add more spaceships or workers, you are going to have to pay 50 cents for each NFT, whether it's a worker or a spaceship, to add it to the fleet. So take that in account. What we are going to do first, guys, is to approve the 2 different contracts. There's one for spaceships and one for workers. If you don't accept them, otherwise you won't be able to create the fleet. That's the first one, and there's the second one. Now we just wait. Also, another cool thing about this update is that for the first week, for the first 2 days, so 48 hours from the release of the update, all your fleets that you create are going to be level 11. What does this mean? Every fleet gains more experience by the more you use it, and the higher your level is, the more percentage you get to win the expedition. But as you can see, I wanted to change to the third account first, because the second account has level 2 spaceships, level 1 I mean, and that would make the contract more expensive than already is. In my case, the contract fee has been for the fleet a total of around $7 in Binance Coin, and in order to mint let's call it mint. In order to mint the fleet, I've had to pay between 0.1 Eternal and 0.14 Eternal. So first, you're going to add all your spaceships, then you click workers, and you click in every single one of them. Please, guys, notice that in this case they are bugged, but if your workers aren't able to mine yet, you won't be able to create your fleet. It's going to show the gas fee error, where it shows you that you have to pay 0.4 BNB, and well, you probably know by now that means there's an error. So in my case, for the third account, creating a fleet, it costs 0.13 Eternal. the cool thing is that you can pay them from either your wallet or your unclaimed rewards, and that won't affect your tax percentage reducing. So in my case, I'm going to use the unclaimed eternal, and as you can see, it's almost 0.02 BNB, which is at the moment it's almost $10, but it only costed for me $7. Now we just wait for the contract. There we go. Now we have the Mono army in the third account. And as you can see, I have 2 days left of contract. What happens is that when you create it, it takes an average of between all your workers, and that would be the rest of the contract that you would have for that fleet. In some cases, if you have many workers with 0 contract or 0 days left, you're going to have to pay once again the 7 days, but only with 1 click. So it would take way less fee than the old system. As you can see, then you will have to select in the top left corner the fleet that you have. Now we can see that they changed the way of success. First we have a base success of the planet, in my case it's 85%, and then I get 3% for the rank bonus, so level 11, and lastly the veteran bonus, but I don't have that much mining power. So now let's go on and let's try to get this expedition. I have every single one of my accounts do the 11th planet, so it's Dutrabos or Dutrabos, whatever you call it. Hopefully we can get a win on video. That would be really cool. More now than Eternal cost is so high, it's almost at like what, $65. Come on guys. Nice, good stuff. So perfect, that's even better. The good thing about this system is that in the long term, like maybe at the beginning it may seem like you're going to pay high fees due to creating the fleet, but in the long term you're going to have way less fees than the old system, since you don't have to pay for let's say each worker, but instead you can pay from your unclaimed eternal straight up from the fleet system. But yeah guys, that would be it for the video today. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. It was longer than the usual. If you found this useful, consider liking, comment whatever you think about it, suggestions and everything. And also, if you want, it would be really helpful if you subscribe to the channel, since I'll be uploading more content about Cryptomines and other NFTs. As always, it was a pleasure to see you guys. My name is Mono, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye guys.